This Kendrick diss track, I honestly didn't like it. You can't say I'm biased because I did a 10 plus minute video on Kendrick's Like That verse saying I loved it, and the Drake has to respond and the J. Cole has to respond. This Kendrick diss track seems rushed to me at certain points in time. His verse sounds offbeat, like when he says, I reap what I sow. It seems the way he was using the flows, he was trying to fit in too many lyrics on certain parts and it sounds offbeat. I do like the drunk flow he's doing. It reminds me of the track You on To Pimp a Butterfly, but he did it way better over there than he did it here. And at certain points in time, the whole thing about Drake not having classics is just ignorant, to be honest. Nothing was the same. Take care. If you're reading This Is Too Late, So Far Gone, they're all classics. So it sounds pretty stupid to me. Not a good response in that terms. At the same time, Kendrick also saying that he got his flow and swag from Yachty. Even if that's true, it's just not a good response. Doesn't really hit when it comes to that. I do like the line where he says, I'll park your son, like in Parkinson's. And the way he uses that before saying that it's going to get shaky. Like, of course, he's doing a double entendre for the Parkinson disease. And it's a pretty savage line when it comes to saying it like that, specifically about Drake's son and putting him in a conversation of a diss track, because that's pretty disrespectful. So I do like that line and the level of disrespect when it comes to going full in on that. But at the same time, aside from that, I don't really see how this is a good diss track in terms of actually listening to it. It has no replay value for me. It doesn't even sound good to me the way he's rapping. At certain points, sounds like he's doing a version of Playboi Carti. There's even a part in the track where it sounds like he's rapping like a worse version of Drake. It's like, what are we even doing right here, to be honest? I thought it was going to be the flow he was using on Like That. Or maybe he should go to the control flow or do the entire track like he did the drunk flow from You. Do something like that. But right here, it seems like a lot of these parts, he was trying to do a worse version of Drake. Another part sounded like Playboi Carti, and it didn't sound good to me because it sounded offbeat at the same time. The drunk flow was the best part in the last part after he did the whole, I hate the way that you walk, I hate the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress, which is in reference to what DMX was used to talking about Drake not liking how he is. I like how he did after that, the whole flow. It sounded much better the way Kendrick was actually rapping after that part. I didn't like that chorus, though, the way he's just saying, I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you dress. Just sounds like you're hating at that point. It just sounds like it's not something valuable to listen to or replayable. It doesn't actually sound good. But after that, the flow got way better, and he actually sounded like he was on beat. But to be honest, Drake has it easy here, in my opinion. Drake actually, I like the push-ups track more, and I think Drake could respond to this in a way better way that could detonate this entire track and just decimate Kendrick when it comes to this response in this battle. I don't really think Kendrick has an advantage here, to be honest. It doesn't sound good to me, but a lot of people on Twitter are saying that Kendrick is winning. I don't see how it's happening. I'm going to react to the full track, but doing this short video, just talking about it immediately, this does not sound good to me at all. I don't really like it. I've replayed it like 4 times at this point, and I don't like how it sounds, to be honest.